Good morning and welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world, front yard edition. Some freaky light here. Whoa, spooky, spooky. Good morning. I am Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, the proprietor of said donut shop at the beginning of the world, where you have to bring your own donut and bring your own coffee. And dang, I forgot my donut inside the house. Oh, well, probably for the best. Hey, Melanie. Yep, it's pretty rainy here. According to the weatherman, the supposed to be like flash flood watch for Houston now through Thursday. Hey, good morning, Ruthie. Good morning, Kimberlyn. Yep, front yard. It is pouring here. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Kelly. So, yep, rain. Much needed rain. Much needed rain. So it's really greening things up. So I never complain about the rain. I guess looking for wood to knock on. There we go. Knock on wood, because that's what scientists do. Is that, as long as the rain isn't coming into my house, it's all good. Hey, good morning, Sherry. Good morning, John Mark. Good morning, random neighbors driving by. Rain all day yesterday in North Central. We had rain half the day yesterday, and then the evening was gorgeous. I did my evening walk, and the weather was just perfect. Nice cool breeze, cool temperatures, cool looking clouds, cool neighbors. It's all cool. All right, what was it? See, good morning, Donna. Did I say good morning? I don't know. Light. This is our porch light, and by porch light I mean a light I have on the porch. When we had the house built, they didn't actually put any lights in the in the porch, and so me being the handyman that I am, I ran an extension cord from the other side of the door to a trouble light that's been sitting here now on our porch for I don't know umpteen years. Oh man, Kimberly, my mom and Trinity flooded badly. That sucks. Like the house. Hey, good morning, Julie. So I'm going to sit here. It almost looks like I'm at a campfire or one of those spooky flashlight things. Wait, I have an idea. I'm not sure if this will work. Nope, it won't work. Okay, never mind. Man, okay, Melanie, hope you're staying safe. I mean, the numbers are climbing, when people start getting together, the numbers climb. We also have that dust cloud coming in, though I think the dust cloud isn't supposed to arrive until Friday. But yeah, especially with the rain right now, a lot of plants are going, woohoo, pollinate. Because who doesn't? Anyway, so, that's probably going on, but hopefully not COVID. Hopefully you haven't been out breathing people lately. Okay. Trying to think what else we got going on. Not a whole lot. Weather, rain is good. I already forgot what Chirpy said. But Chirpy's over in the backyard. I did hear Chirpy this morning. So again, no issues with hawks or birds or cats or anything like that. Yeah, nose raped by plants, pretty much. I think plants should ask our permission before attacking us like they do. Hey, good morning, Mike. Like I said, just kind of chilling, drinking my coffee. Wondering if you all would mind if I ran inside and grabbed my donut or not. I wonder if I could get. I have a plan. I have a plan. Okay. Good morning, Surrender. Hey, Surrender, I got a package. What's going on? Okay, Surrender, sending something your way as a major thank you for your help with the computers. So very, very exciting. I hope you like it. And you will have to post a picture of at least one of your big old dogs there wearing the bandana. This is a requirement. If you have a dog and you have a bandana, you have to post a picture of your dog wearing the bandana. It's just the rules. I don't make them. I'm just, letting people know. Hey, good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Linda. How you all doing today? I'm wondering because right now there's a pillar here, and so the computer is hidden by the pillar. So I'm just sitting here looking like I'm staring at the doormat, which, frankly, my neighbors are used to seeing me doing weirder stuff, but still. Yeah. Okay. What else do we get going on? I don't know. It's like we could talk about the news, but I'd rather not. So plants. Oh. So mushroom fans. Definitely Friday, Saturday. Heck, even what's today? Today's Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday. I learned that in school. Should be great mushroom hunting. When I was out yesterday, I was starting to see little baby mushrooms pop up because we did have a lot of rain on Monday and Monday night through Tuesday morning, and it was enough to already trigger the mushrooms. So I'm excited about that. Okay, this is funny because Melanie is a funny. Give your dog the foraging bandana, come home, and he's eating all the good plants in your yard. That'd be a smart dog, but I'm pretty sure any dog Surrender has is a smart dog. Yes, elderberries are coming, and I'm hoping the rain. So there's a benefit. Everything is connected. So something I've noticed is if it's raining when the elderberries are ripening, the birds aren't out eating the elderberries as much. So you need just enough rain. The rain needs to be raining just hard enough to keep the birds kind of hunkered down, but not so hard that it knocks the berries off the plants. And then you get lots and lots of elderberries. So I noticed in the backyard, I got some that are just starting to turn purple. So I'm hoping, again, this is one of the web of life things that the rain keeps the birds down. So I get the elderberries. Hey, Curtis, any beekeepers here? So Kenneth Coleman, uncommon a lot. Or if you go to Uncommon Bees, search it on Foraging Texas. They are one of my sponsors. They are amazing, and he does class and more than one. Does it go black on you? Because every so often near my screen goes black. I'm just worried about that. Let's see. I pull up once. Okay, cool. Beekeepers are coming to you. There was my wife's sneeze. Beekeepers are here, Curtis. Hey, good morning, Joe. Oh, you keep bees? Okay, so you too are a beekeeper. I see. So I'm used to. So yeah, but there's a lot of beekeepers here. I get a lot of questions. Oh, one of the neighbors is heading off to work. I wonder if I could have got him over here. That's his must. Oh, okay. I just thought of something to talk about. Okay. Okay. According to this, I got the full signal strength, so I should be good. I think it's just the general internet. I know when it gets wet, I think, so years ago, when the one utility did some work in our backyard, they came through and they accidentally chopped up our phone cable. So, you know what? That's another reason to just get fiber optic and just pay the bucks. Anyway, hard to understand. Let me, if I move it closer. But then I am told I'm often hard to understand, so it could just be me. All right, max headroom. So on this end, it seems okay. I got full signal. I'm guessing the problem is from the router to the phone, the phone line through the backyard. Okay. Hey, Jeffrey, cool. You made your first elderflower tincture last week. Hopefully it will serve you well. It should. Elderberry, absolutely amazing. What I thought of something to share with you that I thought was quite interesting. Oh, go back to mushrooms. I have not foraged them yet. Cecilia, go over to Foraging Texas, www.foragingtexas.com. On the right-hand side, there are tons, it's where all the 200 and some plants and mushrooms are. If you scroll down to the M's, there will be all sorts of mushrooms. I think there's like 9 or 10 mushrooms there now, and a lot more coming, that are like beginner level mushrooms. And it talks about, how to identify them, the features you look for, the features on mimics that aren't on the good ones, so how to tell the mimics and the good ones apart, all that information. And then also, if you're familiar with Merriweather's World, way back in season 1, I did a two show special on identifying mushrooms and what to look for, and how to do it, and what you need to do it, and all that. So check that out, and it'll definitely lift your comfort level on mushrooms. Yeah, Jeffrey, the water hemlock is kind of a mimic of the elderberry. They have similar looking flower clusters. Pretty much everything else is different, but the flowers themselves, that's why you have to look at a variety of structural features on a plant to make sure what you have is what you think you have. So very, very, very good there. Anyway, so the cool last news of the day that I wanted to share, I have nothing to do with it, but if you are familiar with the Cannonball Run, so the Cannonball Run started back in the 70s. It was an illegal street race that starts in a specific parking garage in New York City and ends at a hotel in California. And so, you might have seen the Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise movie and so forth. But this thing, it was, quasi-official for a number of years, and then, it caused too many problems, and so it went away. But there continue to be lots of people who have been trying to beat the record. And about 2-3 years ago, a new record was set where it was under 30 hours. It was a 3-man crew in a tricked out, I think it was a BMW? Yeah, tricked out BMW with extra gas tanks and so forth. And they made it from the coast to coast in 27 hours and some minutes. Yeah, Melanie, you're jumping ahead here, but that's okay because you're smart. So, and people thought, okay, that record will never be broken. Well, then COVID happened, the streets were cleared, and as Melanie mentioned, suddenly the records were dropping over and over because people were just flying. There were no cops, there was no traffic, there was nothing out there. So just flying down the road. Well, then just recently, a new amazing record had been set for the run, the Cannonball Run, and this was by a lone driver, a single driver, who made it in 25 hours and some minutes. So he drove nonstop, 25 hours. He rented a Mustang. So he did it in a rental car. He rented a Mustang, pulled out the seats, installed some big tanks, and plumbed into the gas line. So I don't remember how much extra gas he was carrying, but it was like 300 gallons. He stopped for gas once somewhere out, in the center of the country, more or less. He had arranged for a person with one of those pickup trucks with a gas tank in back to transfer, to refill his gas tanks, and off he went. It took him 8 minutes. He in the entire trip, he stopped for 8 minutes just to fill up with the gas. He was basically drinking, energy drinks and Gatorade and peeing in the Gatorade bottles, and kind of amazing that he did it. The humans never cease to amuse, both amuse and amaze, and often terrify me. But so be it. But yeah, I just thought that it applied to the car nerd in me. The Cannonball Run movie was probably the first. I guess I don't even know if it was R-rated, but it was the first adult movie that I had seen. Oh, you heading out? All right. Have fun at dance. Have fun storming the castle. It's time for Mr. Weather and Mrs. Weather to head off to the dance studio. They opened up now. Yeah, peed in a bottle. One of the benefits of being a guy. So I just, the fact that he stayed away for 5 hours, he almost lost it. but the average speed, I think, was it 108 miles per hour? And the places where he could go faster, he went much faster. Yeah, so yeah, and actually, I would think depends. You know, or maybe even the astronaut level undergarments, diapers would be a way to go too. But yeah, it's things like that when people seize the moment. Apparently, this guy had been, it wasn't a spur of the moment sort of thing. He had done the Cannonball Run a number of times, and he was known for using trashed out cars that he basically rebuilt in his garage. In one case, he found a wrecked car in a ditch, claimed salvage on it, put a honking big engine in it, and blasted across the country. Melanie, well, you're a camper, so you would know. But I admit, so I drive up to Minnesota every summer to see my folks, and in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, okay, how quickly can I do this? Can I do it, in just one long shot? And because I have the wife and kids in the car, I've never actually tried. I've done some long drive really did not care for. So, we usually do it, in a 2-day sort of thing. Jennifer, was the rental company happy about these alterations? He claimed that the alterations were done in a way using pre-existing holes and so forth, that he did have to drill 3 holes, but they were very small and the rental company would never notice them. So sorry, I'm reaching down and scratching my feet. I'm not like doing extreme close up. This is interesting. Oh, there we go. Astronauts, I guess without gravity and so forth, you're not having that pull, and the signal that, hey, time to empty the bladder. So they just go on a schedule. That makes sense. Space is weird. All sorts of weird things going on there. Let's see. Oh, here's a good question. Speaking of traveling, where have you found exciting places with new plants to forage? Oh man, it depends on. So there's being able to forage, and there's finding new exciting plants. And one of my favorite is let me just close this here. So as I said, I'm driving up from Texas to Minnesota every summer, and there is a rest stop area up. Let's see. I need to think now. It's right on the border between Iowa and Missouri. So there's a rest stop area. It's on the Missouri side that has a ginkgo tree, and and not only is it a ginkgo tree, but it is a male ginkgo tree. So when when we're driving up there, I actually have it programmed in the GPS to stop there and just check out the ginkgo tree, because we can go up there anytime between June and August. So it's never quite sure when we'll be going up there. And so ginkgo trees are used in landscaping all over the place because they're beautiful trees, they're durable trees, medicinal properties, things like that. But so I have them on Foraging Texas, but all the pictures of the ginkgo tree on Foraging Texas are actually from this Missouri ginkgo tree at the rest stop area, the MODOT. Anyway, so, and I always wondered, so there's, whoever planted this there, because it's, not Parks and Wildlife, the Department of Transportation for that state, someone there knows about edible plants and medicinal plants and purposely chose to put a male ginkgo tree there. So, floating in my tin can, far above the world. Mother Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Of course, there's also the other Major Tom song. Man, what is the 80s? Who's standing by? There's no reply. 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, hey, good morning, Wade. We're being very random this morning. Let's see. There looks like there's some questions here. Wow. Okay, 16 hours straight. So that's pretty good. But with an infant, yeah, that changes the game. Ooh, what's the best way? Okay, so air dry it and then put it in a sealed container. The particular molecules are somewhat volatile, so you want to trap them in the mint, in the jar. So make sure to seal the jar and just open it up as needed. Now I got both Major Tom songs running through my head in a weird matchup. Okay. Here's a cool thing. Mint ice cubes. You muddle up some mint and freeze them in ice cubes, and then you use those in like lemonade and so forth. Or you can actually kind of puree it, the mint, just enough to puree it though, so you don't lose all the volatile chemicals, and then freeze the mint ice cubes, which is cool because then if you want mint in your drink, you just drop the frozen mint in there. So that works well. Good morning, Tammy. Yep, okay. Prickly pear beginner's advice, use tongs. Definitely use tongs. I keep a set of barbecue tongs in my foraging bag because you may avoid the big thorns on the prickly pear, but the little tiny glochids are going to be just as irritating and a lot harder to get out, and you're probably not going to see them until it's too late. Oh, this is good. Drive from Austin to LA on the regular. Yep, that's a long drive. It's funny is how much of that drive is in Texas and how much of it is not in Texas. Back in January when we were looking and when we went to Mrs. Weather's family out in Los Angeles, San Diego, all that area, we were looking at driving, and then we decided not to, but yeah, I wanted to. I like drive. I love driving. What am I saying? I love driving. I love driving across the country. I love taking a new route, and ideally more back roads in small town rather than interstate, just to see things. I love just seeing things. The other neighbor is leaving. That's a good sign. All right, let's see. Yeah, so a small butane torch, like a plumber's torch, or even one of those pencil torches, works really well for crispifying and burning off the glochids. Very, very good way of doing it. Imagine a bad guy. Having grown up dairy farming, or working on my grandpa's dairy farm. We personally didn't have the farm, but his farm was too much there. And just out in South Dakota, helping my friend on their cattle ranch and so forth. Oops, garbage truck. Yeah, there are a lot of bad cows out there. Cows slow it. Okay. Sort of animal that most people think of them in cartoons. They're grumpy bullies, basically. I'm sure Tina Marie can confirm that. And there's some crazy cows out there. Oop. I wonder what the garbage men are going to think here. Oh well, maybe I can. Oh, you got a 9 a.m. meeting. All right, surrender, take off. Take off to the great white north. Take off. Okay, we're just random song. That's one of the things I learned as you become an adult. and you have kids, eventually you reach that age where everything your kids say can relate it back to song lyrics, and you can start singing to them, which really, really annoys them. Melanie, you have rad cow disease. I have dad cow disease, which is kind of weird. Oop. There's the garbage bin. Random songs, yes. Let's sing along at Donut Shop. I'm actually gonna have to go and listen to the Major Tom. Was it Tom Waits that also did the other Major Tom song? Anyway, yeah, dad powers. I got more dad powers than my kids care for. This is true. Coffee and a show. Yeah. Hey, we'll do a. Ooh, wow. No. I was thinking we do a musical. Like remember, for those of you who knew the world's most awesome show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, they did the one musical episode, which was absolutely hysterical and actually really well done. And I'm trying to think. And then I thought, no, we will not do a full musical version of the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. Hey, Julie. Hey, Julie, I saw you saw the space shuttle last night. That was cool. Very cool. Peter Schilling. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's one of my great joys in life is making my kids go, please stop. Because, you know, that's what parents do. I don't do it quite as much in public. It's more at home. I understand that, you know, they have the social pecking, and if I lower their place on the pecking order, that is bad. So, oh yeah, this is good. If you haven't seen the astronaut on the ISS space station doing the Major Tom song, go to YouTube after this and check it out. Chris Hadfield, really, really cool as he's floating around the space station playing his guitar. And the fact that he got the guitar up there is pretty impressive. Hey, Terry, but you're here. You're here. Oh, I did. The Flash Supergirl? Wait. I don't have time to watch TV anymore. I've heard really good things about like Supergirl and the Flash and was it Gotham and all those. And 20 years ago, I would have been glued to the TV watching them, but not anymore. So there's a lot of things I miss. Severe musical withdrawal. See, now you're no. And so what's feeding this also is I mentioned that Mrs. Weather now is in a band and sings for a band. The band is her two brothers, Mrs. Weather's best friend, and they play. They're all in their own locations around, you know, really North America, and they use a computer thing called Jamulus that allows them to all link up together and jam together. Okay, I'll have to look up on YouTube some of these songs for the Flash Supergirl thing. But anyway, so recently to help Mrs. Weather with her singing and so forth, her brother sent her a PlayStation and the game Rock Band, whatever. And so Mrs. Weather, she usually spends like from 3 to 4, it's 2 to 3, it doesn't matter, you know, singing. And then usually an hour and a half in the evening working on the different Rock Band game songs too. Okay, yeah, Dr. Horrible was awesome. Where is it? Yeah, another thing you all need to check out is Dr. Horrible, the guy from Doogie Howser and the guy from Firefly, the Captain Mal. Awesome musical. Tragic story, but awesome musical. So okay, she's gone. I know she's not listening because she's driving through the storm right now. I will say that Mrs. Weather is not a good singer. she's getting better. I mean, basically, she started out just being able to put English words together in a line. But now she's working on pitch and tone and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. That's the name. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's a good one. So yeah, maple infused oil, tasty. Young maple leaves, tasty. Fried, deep fried, battered maple leaves, absolutely delicious. Something to keep in mind. But the young, in the first few weeks when they first pop out. Yeah, Nathan Fillion. There we go. I don't remember the girl, which is bad. I'll have to go and rewatch it. So, whoa, yep, Captain Hammer. Good. I mean, it was hysterical all the way through, and then the horribly tragic ending. And I'm not going to do spoilers, but be prepared to have your heartstrings, strummed, twanged, yanked, pulled, whatever. Why the hell do you all even listen to me? But anyway, sugar maple leaves from Canada. Oh, Canada. Blame Canada. Sorry. South Park fan. Okay. Kimberlyn. Yeah, so let me just throw this up here. So, Kimberly, go to www.foragingtexas.com. Go down the left-hand side until you see sweet gum and check it out. There are a number of uses, in particular medicinal. The nuts, not so much. Whoop. Okay. Felicia, I don't remember her. I got Mrs. Weather. Why do I need other women? Because if I did, she'd kill me. But anyway. The Guild. Okay. Gamer. Ooh, we have a gamer? Woo, gamers. I miss my D&D group. All right, 7:59. I need a drink of coffee here. Okay, so before we go here, tonight on Merriweather's World, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. here and on YouTube, well, both Facebook and YouTube, Professor Brandon Lowry will return. Lowry. And by return, I mean, he'll be in his place, I'll be in my place, because of the COVID. We're trying to avoid contact. We will be talking about survival fiction, books that we read as kids and young adults, and that kind of set us on the path to where we ended up. So sitting on the porch, talking to people. Cool. So survival fiction, discussing books we like, what was, useful lessons we learned from these books, because the ability to learn from other people rather than having to make all the mistakes yourself is a good skill to have. So, yeah, that's tonight. So survival fiction on Merriweather's World. Tomorrow, sing, it's actually kind of tempting. Probably not tomorrow, just because my voice is probably going to be shot from Merriweather's World tonight, but we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm a sucker for challenges and peer pressure. So we'll see. Okay, everyone, got to go. Have a great day. I suspect tomorrow we'll be back here in the front yard. So be it. It seems to work. Maybe I'll figure out a way of arranging the lights some. Okay. Good morning. Bye.